We have a new All Elite Wrestling TNT champion, and his name is Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe defeated Darby Allin in the main event of Dynamite tonight, and he is your new TNT champion. That makes Samoa Joe a double champion, the ROH TV champion, and the AEW TNT champion. Samoa Joe is now a two-time TNT champion, and Samoa Joe's been doing a pretty good job since debuting in All Elite Wrestling. Samoa Joe is a great talent, obviously main event of the show tonight. The big news coming out of the show, other than that, though, was that Wardlow returned. Wardlow came out, beat up Samoa Joe, went after him, and the security guys had to pull him away, and he was going after them too. I'm a big Wardlow guy. I think Wardlow is a future face of the industry, whether that be with AEW or with WWE. I think Wardlow is an absolute stud. He's great in the ring, good on the mic, has a great look. But I would not put him back with Samoa Joe. I thought the first time they did it, it wasn't too hot. I didn't think it did Wardlow any favors. I mean, Samoa Joe ended up winning the title from him at the pay-per-view. I know that Hobbs took the fall, and that was unfortunate that he had to be the one to take the fall. But it did nothing for Wardlow. So we're going to revisit this, although I'm going to assume that this time you get the title back on Wardlow, and then hopefully he has a quick run with it, dominating run with it, and then goes after that AEW World title. There is definitely a program there with Wardlow and MJF. I could see that, man. At All Out, wouldn't you love to see Wardlow take on MJF for the AEW World Championship and have Wardlow win? I'd love to see that for sure. But other than that, man, I mean, what's next for Samoa Joe after a Wardlow feud? I don't know. I think Samoa Joe at this point should be used to elevate guys like Darby Allin and like Wardlow. I mean, what's next for Darby Allin, man? He took the loss from Wardlow tonight, or from Samoa Joe tonight, and where you know that he's not going to get that blow-off match with Sting, because Sting won't be able to wrestle a one-on-one match. Sting will only be able to wrestle tag team matches, although I guess they could do a cinematic match. I honestly, if you were to ask me 2 years ago around this time, I would have thought that Darby Allin would probably be world champion by now. Darby Allin is another guy who is so talented, connects with the audience, young, and I really do think should be in that main event scene. Shouldn't be losing to Samoa Joe. Really should not be involved in the Samoa Joe and Wardlow feud. Darby Allin is honestly a great part of that roster, and I really hope to see him doing main event things after this, because I'm not a fan of what they're doing with him right now. I mean, I would have had Darby Allin go with a longer title run with this title, but I'm not the one making the decisions there. Tony Khan is. What did you think of the show? What did you think of the main event? I thought the opener was great. I thought the main event was pretty good, and I thought we had a really good match between Bryan Danielson and Timothy Thatcher. If you saw my other video, you'll get that reference. I thought it was a pretty good show. Let me know your thoughts on that. Thank you so much for watching.